Scorpio, it seems like they'd rather lose you than tell you the truth of their emotions for you, because it says the channeled message here is no one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. And because of this, you had become distant, and now they're saying your energy feels different lately. Are you really letting go? If you have changed your approach and you're no longer chasing, you're no longer, you know, trying to message them, and you have withdrew your energy completely, that energetic void is very much felt. So this is an affirmation for you, Scorpio, that, you know, this person definitely feels your energetic void right now. They can see something has vastly shifted. But it says, I cannot give you what you want or deserve. I'm sorry. This person self-sabotages severely. But also, I feel like they haven't been good to you lately, or at all, matter of fact. And they haven't changed their ways, because they don't realize that, you know, there's anything wrong with them. Whether they lied, cheated, disobeyed in any way, shape or form. They don't really see like there's anything wrong with them. That's the issue. Could be narcissistic energy here you're dealing with. Unfortunately, for some of you, not everyone. You have become too difficult for me to handle. That's a big turn off, because you set your stance, because you said you don't just want a hookup, because you want more. Now they're sort of gaslighting you and saying that you're too difficult to handle. God damn it, Scorpio. Who is this you're dealing with? This is, by the way, your energy check-in for the 20th to the 27th of February. Head on over to my YouTube channel. Link is in bio to watch the full-length video, as Instagram and TikTok is only going to get 2 segments of the reading. Not 2 parts, 2 segments, meaning it could be randomized. Anyway, I didn't cheat. I just needed attention. Exactly. When in the case of you found him doing something behind your back, cheating, for instance, you brought it up. And they said, well, Scorpio, you're working all the time anyway. You don't have no time for me. Or, you know, just gaslighting you. So they've done the dirty and they've been gaslighting you. And you accepted it for quite some time. I'm plotting my revenge on you. You really did me dirty. I feel like this is your energy. I feel like this person feels like you are planning your revenge. And the revenge of Scorpio is not something you want to fuck with, honestly. When Scorpio, like, you better not piss off Scorpio, because the wrath of Scorpio's revenge is insurmountable. It could be life altering. You are a very karmic sign, we know this. You come into people's lives, they never come out the same. You transform, you end things. Your life has not been easy. We know this, right? And it's just like, this person's shook. Like, they're shook because they don't want to experience the wrath of your revenge. I have lost all control of my life. I keep messing up. I feel like, do you know what? Some of you had taken the high road and you said, you know what? I'm not getting my hands dirty. I'm not seeking revenge. I'm going to let the universe and karma to sort this person out. Yes, it may take longer, but I have all the time in the world, and you did the right thing. So congratulations, Scorpio. You passed the universal test of not seeking revenge, because you know karma doesn't favor anyone. When karma hits, it hits. And this person's not doing too well. Like, they self-sabotage. They're not happy. They cannot hold anything good in their life, whether that be a job, I don't know why, whether that be friends, whether that be relationships, people that care for them, people that do them favors. They just can't sustain holiness and goodness in their life. It says they do have pure intentions, and it says you can't walk away. You need me. This person came in as a wolf in sheep's clothing, pretending they had pure intentions for you. They still are. And yet they are gaslighting you, saying that, you know, there's no chance. They always believe that there's no chance that you would walk away from them, because you need them more than they need you. And here they are now feeling your energy is different. You shifted. Something big has shifted. Wow. This is deep, Scorpio. They feel your energy and it's shifted. You really don't care for their games anymore. You have surpassed the narcissist. The era of the narcissism is over. As we can see, it's not a thing anymore. People don't tolerate it anymore. This is like the last ploy for them to be holding on to straws, you know, sort of thing. This person has really just done it all. They gaslit you, they love bombed you, they breadcrumbed you. They done it all. They transversed the blame on you. They pretended they came in acting all like they're just like Prince Charming, or I don't know, Joan of Arc, whatever. If you're a male, a Scorpio watching this, of course, and gaslit you, got you in a very comfortable position which suits them, and gaslit you because you then became dependent on them. And that's how narcissism works. You got alienated from your friends, maybe from your family. They got you into some bad habit, and then wow, you're all enwrapped into this narcissistic web. My pride and ego got hurt, so I wanted revenge. I wanted you to hurt too. Revenge twice. This is very interesting. None of the other zodiac sign had gotten this. So it's either you sense this person may seek revenge upon you because you did revenge on them. I don't really subscribe to the whole revenge thing. As I say, I keep my hands clean. Karma will do what it's got to do. People had done things to me that should have been prosecuted legally, but I didn't go that route because now karma will get them better. Do you know what I mean? So I cannot support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. Of course, it's too much because they don't have any sense of responsibility, no sense of accountability, and they also are keeping secrets from you, and they hope you don't find out. Something did not feel right. Something hasn't been feeling right for a very long time, and your intuition is correct. Just an affirmation here for you, Scorpio. Your intuition had always been correct. I have been hiding my feelings for the longest of times. Your silence is louder than any goodbye I've ever had. You win. This is where the power dynamic flips. Your silence is your power, Scorpio. Because they didn't anticipate that. They've been too spoiled for your attention, and they did not anticipate this. Good for you. You have reclaimed your power. You're sitting in your stance. You're loving yourself, and you're setting a boundary. You're no longer stuck in the energy you used to be stuck in before, which is, what's wrong with me? Why don't they love me? Feeling insecure, low self-esteem. No. The dynamic has flipped. Now you're realizing that it's you who holds the power, and they don't. They're just a peasant. And you're the king or the queen. But they really got you good here, because momentarily you really thought they had some leverage over you. Momentarily you thought they are the king or the queen, and you were the peasant because of how insecure and self-sabotaging they made you feel. Social media interaction, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. I feel like this person is relentlessly trying to get your attention, contact you. Different means, social media, phone pulling up at your house, if that's even possible. See how it resonates. Of course, take what resonates. If it doesn't, then leave the rest. This is meant to be, but now both of you need to surrender. It's meant to be maybe when they change. And the only way they're going to change is via the absence of your presence in their life. But once again, the only way they are going to change is through the absence of your presence in their life. You're doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. Spying on you online, currently seeking information. Yep. Initial P may be of significance. N and A, intensely romanticizing about you. It's like, since they not got access to you, now they're obsessing over you. This person will never change. Let them go. See, it's contradictory, because I feel like saying this is meant to be, but now both of you need to surrender. But what's meant to be could be you're not meant to be with this person, and they have to deviate away from your path. Initials N, so could be 35 years old, 22. Of course, your birthday could be on the 22nd. Liar, cheater, fraudster, criminal activity. Yep, this is the type you've been dealing with. Initials F. This could be your initials as well. Yeah, this person's living a fast life. This person has no accountability. This person may be involved in some illegal activities or some type of nocturnal animal lifestyle. 555, changes are coming. Well, this is funny. This had come out again. Incoming communication via text, call, or email. Initial S. Number 8 may be of significance. Inverted infinity symbol. Infinity symbol tattoo someone could have. But yeah, social media interaction is coming. Phone interaction is coming. We got interaction twice. I never got that before. I got 2 revenge cards, and I got 2 specifications for incoming communication. Yeah, but then again, we're headed into Mercury retrograde. We're in the pre-shadow period, which starts on the 26th of February in Pisces. So of course, people from the past are gonna come back, trying to reach out. You're feeling exasperated. You feel like this relationship or this connection was just a zero-sum game. When you sit back and look at things, you think, what the hell did I even gain from this? Because at the end of the day, relationships are transactional. Your balance should always be equal to their balance. What you give, you shall receive. But you've just been giving to get nothing back. And you've been trying your best to either be friends with them, accommodate the timeline they had been on. You've been trying to really bow down to their demands and work things out with them in order to seek this reconciliation, in order to reinstate things as they were in the past. And it's just, sorry, not been happening. To work on your throat chakra as well. I feel like you got so much to say and it's stuck. Like you can't get your words out. You don't feel like getting your words out. You're not speaking your truth. You're not manifesting your truth. Throat chakra meditation is imperative for you this week, my dear Scorpio. It's like maybe your throat is itchy as you watch this. That's just information that you definitely need to do some work. I feel like put an amethyst or rose quartz as well onto your throat chakra area. Tower. Expect conflict at work. Wow. Expect some conflict to erupt at work or your educational facility as well, which may add salt to the wound, because it's not like you're not going through enough, right? You're like, the fuck? Love life shit, work life shit, it all shall pass, right? Things are meant to be exposed because something's very unstable in your immediate environment. The Tower doesn't have to be innately evil. It's a bit of a shake-up, but something has to give because things are not very stable. Something has not been exposed. A lot of things have been happening behind your back you may not even be aware of. Someone's about to get the shock of their life this week. It's either through friends, associates. You may be hearing, if you work with this person, your romantic partner, something may become exposed at work about them. Some gossip coming to you, some messages. You're hearing that, you know, there may be, I'm hearing, so you may be getting intel that someone's getting sacked. And it just puts you in a bit of a compromising position. Maybe this is where the revenge coming forth, because you knew or you know that this person may be getting sacked or something's about to happen to them. You had some intel, some information, and you didn't share it with them, but that put you in a compromising position. Or it may be happening this week. It could be talking about illegal activities as well. You had to testify or you had to do something, and they're about to find out. The Devil Capricorn energy. Addictions are exasperated here severely as well. Drinking, illicit substance abuse. Whoever this person is you've been dealing with, they do have bad vices, and it's very, very exacerbated this week. Whether this is the controlling behavior, aggression. It's like, I don't know if this person falls under the spectrum of mental health, because the Devil and the Moon with the Tower is just not good, explosive energy. You feel at the end of your tether as well. Emotions are running high. You're not sleeping well. Your dreams are out of whack. You wake up, you dream, you go back to sleep, you dream again, you wake up, it's a nightmare. You don't feel good because you wake up and you're fearful, you're scared, you feel sad. You fall asleep, then the nightmares keep on following you as well. It's just like in the waking of reality, things are difficult, and so are the reality of your dreams is stressful because your subconscious mind is just all over the gaff. That's not what we say in the UK. It's just all over the place. If you have been dabbling in some sort of magic rituals, it is sort of not working out the way you expected it to. This is what it's saying with that Devil energy. If you try to interfere with somebody else's free will, put a spell on, dabble with some spells. I don't subscribe to that notion. Things are only real for you as much as you place importance or reality onto them, and I don't. But with that devil and the moon energy, see if the magician card comes out, it's just like someone's been dabbling in things they shouldn't have. Someone's been dabbling, let's say one day you thought you get drunk and it'd be cool to I don't know, communicate with the Ouija board or open some book that's demonic or something like this, right? And just not good. Yeah, drinking's not good. Someone's about to have a breakdown because of their drinking as well. You really, really, really are ought to stay out of people's way this week, because people are going to piss you off. Everyone is going to piss you off. Someone has very strong premenstrual symptoms as well. I forgot what it's called. Pain, and the hormones are all over the place at the moment. The full moon will become very intense for you, which is happening on the 3rd of March as well. But things will stabilize itself. I'm hearing someone may be going through the dark night of the soul. It's just like they're dissolving their old identity and there's an ego death. You're revealing your new self, and that's only came because this person has triggered it. This person has triggered your ego death because of how they've been treating you and how they've been triggering you. It's just been very, very vicious. The word vicious and malicious is coming to mind. Sagittarius energy might be dealing with Sagittarius. But where you're headed is paradise. Where you're headed is stability, is foundation, is harmony within a relationship, within a home. Some of you must be very, very honest with you. You do need to work on your sobriety, because if you don't, everything will continue being as is. And it has been very destabilizing. It's affecting your mental health, it's affecting your well-being, it's affecting how you see the world through the wrong lens. Addiction doesn't have to be illicit substances. Could be over drinking, over smoking, too much cannabis smoking, over medicating yourself. Whether that's Valium, Xanax, whatever else, I don't know, but morphine, codeine, you know, all sorts. Just because things are pharmaceutical grade or prescribed by the doctor doesn't mean they're not as addictive. Some are worse than. Look at diazepam. People can get a fatal epileptic seizure if they're addicted and they don't take their dosage. The person you're dealing with, they could have an addiction of the sorts where it makes them irritable. Someone's mood are vastly dependent upon their addictions or addictive tendencies. The 7 of Swords speaks about deception, lies, skeletons in the closet, theft, fraud. Please watch your home. Intruder, I'm hearing. But I don't know why intruder, and then I saw a vision of like a bird or like a mouse or a frog or something just getting in your house. So that would be interesting. But then you think, how the hell did that happen? Because I locked my door and I locked my windows. It's like you're getting it all this week. You're happy, then you're unhappy. You're stable, then you're unstable. You got money, then you don't have money. Like, you're putting yourself through the harshest forms of reality there can be. And I feel like there's only one person that is exacerbating it all, and that's this devil that you're dealing with. The devil you know is better than the devil you don't know, as they say. So you should really try and tame your own demons before you try and tame theirs. That's what it's saying. Because not only are you fighting your own demons, you're fighting their demons as well. Thinking that you can save the world here. No, you can't. Drinking, for some of you drinking, you know, it's just me and you anyway. No one else is listening apart from me and you, but then it transverses to be several thousand of you. But nonetheless, it's just me and you now, and tough love. But you've got to stop the drink, you've got to stop the smoke. You gotta stop getting whatever. The need to escape only happens when someone's not happy with their own reality, when they don't feel like they're embarking onto their life's purpose. You feel like life has dealt you an unfair hand, but your indecisiveness is stalling the progression of better days yet to come. Watch your shoulders and your shoulder blades this week as well. Inflammation or just burning sensation. Don't overwork. Yes, we do love DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness at the gym, but don't overdo it to a point where you just incapacitate yourself for a prolonged period of time. I'm gonna be honest. You screwing someone over and ignoring them and rejecting them and blocking them and leaving them out in the cold is going to give you temporary happiness and temporary relief as well. I.e. this person, let's say they ghosted you, you dissociated, now they're chasing you, and now you just block. You don't even explain yourself this week, you just fucking block it. You just block them. And you know what? It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you are finally successfully moving forward. Like finally all that effort you put into yourself is being recognized because you can show it off. They expect you to text them back. They expect you to call them back. They expect you to run into their bedroom, whatever the situation. They may be like, oh, Scorpio, let's have a drink up together. Let's have a smoke up together. Blocked. And this makes you feel triumphant. This person will feel very, very indecisive and very uncertain of what's yet to come. They'll be stuck in this analysis paralysis mode where they're like, the fuck do I do now? Like, what is Scorpio doing? How Scorpio fully walked away from me? And that uncertainty is the revenge you're seeking. The uncertainty they'll be stuck in because of your action to deteriorate away from them is actually going to be your biggest revenge. As I say, you don't need to get your hands dirty. You don't need to go texting other people, exposing them on social media, posting them up on we're dating the same guy, the same girl groups. You don't need to do none of that. You just walk away. Spiritually, you have outgrown this situation and you're better off alone. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, walking away from a Virgo. In other cases, you are in control. It's not going to be an easy week, I must say, but if you can overcome yourself and become emotionally detached and more analytical, you triumph, you win. You're a winner. Death, look at that. Scorpio energy. Death with the King of Swords. Yeah, it's just, there's no point talking to somebody who actually is seeking to get you comfortable and then detach from you again. Do not see the situation from a different perspective, you see. This person loves to play games, I'm feeling. And they're trying to get you back. Their revenge could be you ghosted them, they're coming back, they're trying to lure you in. Once you open yourself up and be vulnerable with them, they're going to screw you over again. But this time around, you're really not going to let this happen. And I'm happy. I'm happy to see that. There is change. Expect confrontation or conflict to re-emerge. As I say, it could be to do with your work. Someone's lies could become exposed, yes. Pay attention to your dreams, as I said, but they can be very destabilizing. I'm hearing for some of you, some of your dreams are destabilizing, but remember, this is how we process our fears for our dreams. You're dreaming better. Maybe you had recently gone sober and you have abstained from drinking alcohol, and now your sleeping quality has improved, but also your REM sleep is improving, where you get deeper sleep. So the dreams are becoming more and more vivid and realistic, and you're processing emotions now because you're of sober mind. Sober mind has to happen. The Wheel of Fortune. You have been lately finding yourself through the ebbs and flows of life, but the ebbs and flows had been on the lower side of the Wheel of Fortune. But remember, nothing is ever static in life. It moves. You will soon find yourself, you will this week find yourself on an upper. If you're coming into this reading feeling like, yes, there may be some more things that may play out that may not be very favorable, but a connection around you is coming or is around you, but you're looking in the wrong direction. There could be the right person for you around you, but you're not giving them a chance because your body's too used to the trauma bonding, it's too used to the fight or flight, it's too used to chasing. You want something that's predictable. You want something that's good for your nervous system, makes you feel easy and regulated. If you do try to give this connection a chance, you will be defeated. You will be defeated to the baby mother, or the baby mother is getting left out in the cold again. If you're the baby mother, you'll be left out in the cold again. There's a sense of walking away empty-handed. Look at that. Just pick up this deck and we got the throat chakra. So you definitely need to work on your throat chakra and you need to start speaking your truth. If you're trying to give a chance to, if you're trying to give a chance to this connection, rest assured that you will feel defeated and you will feel like walking away empty-handed. Some of you are doing the brave and brazen thing and are walking away from this, and I congratulate you because life is only about to get better. Rest and rejuvenation is must this week. Take it easy, take it slow, and embark on a journey of your soul. Do not succumb to hostilities. Do not entertain hostilities. Do not entertain people trying to trigger you. This person especially, they're trying to trigger you. Something legal may be taking place around you as well. Some attending to the... You may need to receive a letter which will summon you to attend court. And it could be to do with this person. Is this person trying to throw you under the bus for something they done and you had assisted them in? I mean, a supply or something, I don't know. This person had financially benefited from you. Maybe you're taking them to court. Maybe some of you are taking your employer to court. That's why there's this conflicts at work, because they're a liar, they're a cheater. Maybe your person has used you for your toil and labor, but never reimbursed you correctly. But there is love. But I would say there's money coming your way as well, unexpected money coming your way. Do not overspend it or spend it on stupidity like drink or other stuff. Please just don't, because you're going from the Ace of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. You have the money and then the money's gone and you feel horrible because you could have saved that money and spent it on better things. No alcohol buying, no cigarettes. I mean, cigarettes is different, but no, you know, grass and stuff like this. So true love is coming, but it's either this person is far away from you or it's in the distant horizon that they will arrive. I would say just focus on yourself, focus on your rest and rejuvenation, and focus on throat chakra meditations for this week. So if you want a private reading, the link is in my bio. I also accept donations from my Amazon wishlist, in which for energy exchange purposes you get 15-minute reading or 3-question reading back as well. So whatever's more economical for you. But anyway, take care now. Goodbye, Scorpio.